Hello and welcome to day 21 we're at. You're with Lisa, and today's topic is if you were to start your own organisation to help people, animals or a certain cause, who would it be and why? Hey Nicole, thanks for joining. Kelly, great to see you. Loving those hearts. Okay, so this one, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but as an organisation, but kind of had to think about how to word it, I suppose. Yeah, you made it. So one of my passions is children. Because I love the potential of a child, their own unique genius, the fact that the world hasn't tainted them yet. And I've got two little grandchildren, Roman and Haro, 3 and 5, and I see how, you know, we need to be always switched on as parents or grandparents to make sure that we give them the best that we possibly can. So as a parent, it's our role to provide a safe environment for them to thrive in this day and age. Hey Colin, great to see you on. And in this day and age, it's easier said than done. So my heart belongs to single mothers. Being a single mother myself, I raised 5 children on my own through different periods of my life. And the biggest issue facing single mothers is financial stress. So, and that is sometimes the reason why women choose to stay in relationships, because they already know what kind of struggles are going to face them if they do leave. Hey Jess, thanks for joining. So now in Australia, 15% of families are actually single parent families, and in America there's 12 million families that are single parent families. And out of those families, 80% are single mothers. Now, being a single mother, you do face different challenges, because there's not a kind of a job for you. Because what you want to do is work during school hours when your kids go to school, or some sort of job share. Part-time, yes, works to a certain degree, but you're still always at the mercy of your employer. So I remember when I worked in a call centre that they told me that it was shift work, but I didn't realise, I thought shift work was either day or night, but not this time. This was every 4 weeks you would start at a different hour type thing. So sometimes I would be leaving for work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when my children are, you know, going to be starting to come home and have to work till 9 o'clock at night. That was the worst shift I could ever have. But what could I do? Because I was under so much financial pressure that my work came before my children. And to this day, it breaks my heart, because it's been 6 years. And in those developing stages, I don't know, my daughter said to me the other day, you know, Mum, you didn't tell us that you loved us for 5 years. And I don't remember that, but she may be right, because I was so focused on paying the bills. And that's why I'm so passionate about single mothers that want to change their life. Thanks for all those love hearts. And I remember working with one of the ladies there who had to put her child in daycare, and so after paying for rent and her daycare fees, she only had $100 left on for everything else, food and power, whatever else you got to pay for. So that's why I am passionate about single mums and want to help them. So and it all comes back to children. It all comes back to children, because my organisation, if I was to start an organisation, would be something that would empower mums with modern day skills, not the skills they teach you at the job centre. So modern day skills that help them step into their personal power. Single mums definitely deserve help. That's an amazing passion. You can make such, thank you, Nicole. It's so, they need a lot more support than like a married couple, because a married couple already has the support in a partner most of the time. So my organisation, as I said, would give them modern day skills that helps them to step into their personal power, enabling them to pursue their passion that sets them on the path to financial freedom. Because we don't just want to be able to pay the bills, we want to create a life that we want to live and love to live, and that our children can see that we and be proud of us. So by doing that, it frees up time for them to be parents and to instill in children their own sense of self-worth and resilience to the life, enabling them to realize just how powerful they truly are. Hey Martina, thanks for joining. So when I think of that and what enabling mothers to become and what they can then pass on to their children, can you imagine a generation of children that are self-aware, that know that they have the power to create the world around them? I mean, imagine that. Imagine just because their mum managed to step into their personal power and showed them how it was done. So that is what my organisation would be. It is ultimately about children, but empowering mums to walk their passion, be financially free, and pass those skills on to their children. Thank you so much for watching. And if you had to start an organisation, I would love to know what yours would be. Animals, people, any kind of cause. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.